Fuck, I was cut off. Okay, and so is... Oh no, the deck has no audio. Oh, now I can see the thing. Okay, anyway, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was talking a lot throughout all of it without audio. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's gonna be on... No, no, okay. Okay, it's Fire Emblem. We begin with Fire Emblem. My stream was pausing, but we begin with Fire Emblem, which is sick. Shit. This is Three Houses theme. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Okay. There is Fire Emblem. That we were, I guess everybody were right. But not what everybody was expecting. So it's just a retelling of Three Houses with... Okay. Game footage not final. I mean, yeah, normally it is. Weird that they're opening with a Warriors game, but sure. Not what I was expecting as an opener. Yeah, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, apologies for that beginning without any audio. I thought I legit had the audio on. I was very weirded out. But anyway, if you want to watch this live, or if you want to go see me live on Twitch, we stream basically every day. We've been doing a lot of Pokemon Legends, Arceus. And yeah, join us if everyone. Link will be in the description. I said that a few minutes ago, but audio was cut off. But yeah. It'll be interesting to see how this translates into a Warriors game. I don't mind, I still need to go and replay and finish like some of the stories and the DLC of Three Houses.
Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slay.
I was about to say, they've shown very little of Byleth.
I know you are prepared to do what
I don't know what that character is, maybe it's from the DLC or something. Yeah. June 24. Okay, so this is the June game. Okay, not the Mario spin-off, but a spin-off, but not the Mario one. Hello, Mr. Takahashi.
What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game.
It sounds like somebody making fun of Three Houses. Oh yeah, no. Did you get that Fire Emblem game? What, Three Hopes? Okay, let's go with the highlights. Again, I'll say this: I don't expect Mario Kart here. I didn't say that in the predictions video because I forgot, because I was also playing Arceus and it was a little bit difficult to remember. Yeah, they did delay this, but I don't think they ever said the release date. I forgot about this too.
Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for
I mean, I never played Advance Wars. Also, it's kind of fun that they put back-to-back Fire Emblem and Advance Wars. Given the fact that Advance Wars has been pretty dead for a while, and Fire Emblem almost was dead, so.
Both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room.
Oh, so this will be played online.
The design room.
Oh!
Battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer.
This could be
Advance Wars
big.
1+2 Reboot Camp
April.
launches onto the Nintendo Switch system. Pre-orders are available.
I was gonna say it's a little bit close to Kirby, but it's 2 weeks after Kirby, so it should be fine.
Explore an infinite universe.
Oh, it's No Man's Sky. Oh wow, okay.
Is the light of a distant sun.
Is it cloud-based or not?
Each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been
What a
seen
turnaround this game made.
and may never be seen again. To
From
survive, you must craft your own
way
tools
too
and
hyped
even your own place to live.
announcement to, well, let's
In
not
this
cut
living and
Menses and
breathing
say
universe, trade
troubled.
convoys travel between stars,
Well, it was a shit launch, let's be
factions vying
real.
for territory.
To a complete 180.
And the
To a
authorities
very
are
popular
counting
game
on
that's still, like,
your journey may be fraught with
popping. It's
danger.
still like people it's still getting regular updates. Still has a very big community around it. Which again, like when this what was like what the original release 2016 I want to say.
No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this
2013 was the reveal. I don't think it was the announcement or the launch. Obviously it wasn't. Oh, wait, is this Mario Strikers? Fuck yeah. I've been wanting this because I've never played Strikers, and I'm European. Football is my jam. I like tennis. I don't care for golf. Oh my god, this is... People were saying like the reason why this would not be seen again was because of like how violent the one on the Wii was, but this seems to be pretty violent. This I'm actually hyped for this. This actually is gonna be fun. Oh, this is actually gonna be... Is this next level? Because the next level made the last one. Or is this somebody else? Battle League. And it's... man. This is the point of like, yeah, I'm watching the American stream because he just called it soccer. Rosalina just cheating by, oh, not the Kremlins as goalkeepers. I never played the one on the Wii, like I said. Or really any Mario Strikers game, but still. This could be very fun. Oh wow, Mario with a scouter.
Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field.
Oh, my back kind of hurts.
Charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net.
It's a shit. Well, depends on when this comes out. Depends on when this comes out, because I was gonna say, kind of shitty time period to launch, but the World Cup is around the corner, so this could pop off. If this is good, it could really pop off in the well, the winter, because the World Cup is in the winter. It's the end of the year. It's mud. I mean, that's what you get when you go to Qatar instead of... I'm not gonna get into that. I could change... Oh, that's sick, actually. That's actually really cool. This could be hella fun. If it has enough game... Not really enough game modes. This could be very, very good. June 10th. Wait, when was Three Hopes? Let me see if the email I got is about that. Yeah, Three Hopes, June 20th. This is 2 weeks beforehand.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series.
Okay, so far, very good direct. Vic, right now, the only two games I don't know if, let's be honest. I like all the things announced. I probably right now only will play Strikers. Bayonetta. Oh no, it's Splatoon 3. What the hell am I talking about? This is Splatoon. Of course it is Splatoon. Yeah. It came to mind Bayonetta because of like the chopper, but like no, this is Bayonetta. This is oh, the salmon run. So there's the salmonoid run. I forgot the name of it. They're showing it how it looks, how it's gonna be in this one. Also, can we just say press F to pay respects to the sales data for Splatoon 3 or Splatoon 2? Not because they're bad. It's like 12 million or whatever. It's just that after 5 years of it being on the top 10 of the best sellers on the Switch, it is now no longer there. And I guess the announcement of this game really killed it. Boss Salmonoid Fish Stick. It's a fish stick. It's really interesting to see. This game is the one that's interesting because of what is the life expectancy of the Switch after this. I know that they say, oh, it's in the middle of its life cycle, but that literally means nothing. Because like people forget that consoles, even in the realm of consoles die the moment their successors is released. Oh, you can throw it? Fucking finally. That was my big problem with it. It's like you couldn't throw and you became so slow with it. If I remember correctly, you became slow with it. And then together was really like... was bad. Especially because you could get trapped by the middle of enemies and stuff. So it was really a pain in the ass sometimes to do it. Just alley-ooping to each other. Can you throw it in? Oh, you can. That's even better. Because so many times I just wanted to throw it in and like, I want to go back and get the other one. Ooh, single player stuff. That's a big boy. Splatoon 3. Salmon Run next way. They make it seem like it's a goddamn, it's a Dead by Daylight character or horror movie.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game. The next wave
No
of the
release
Battle
date
Run.
so
John
far.
Simonid, one
I
that's
thought it was gonna be
secretly
single
in
player, that part.
was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will
Summer.
launch this summer.
It's
We hope you'll look forward to future updates.
when would it be? July probably.
Let's move
It's
on
probably gonna be
to
July. They're gonna have a
Nintendo Switch
direct
headlines.
in April, May, like they did beforehand.
Sponsors at the ready.
The what now? Okay. It's a mech.
A
Game?
full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo
No
Switch.
idea what this is. There's so many games like even in the passage you never heard of. Oh, it's a tactical game with gears. Also, what's the problem just with my thingy was overall. Also, is my thingy on the highest possible?
By aiming for enemy parts to destroy.
Yeah, okay. It is, okay. Close.
Mix and match various weapons and
Cool.
parts
Okay,
to
thank you,
customize your
Jesus.
Panzer.
What's wrong, Karen?
The
Well,
great
she's called
storyline
Karen.
of this
That's the
classic
first problem.
with Front Mission 1 Remake
Ah,
launches
it's
on
a
Nintendo
square.
Switch this summer.
Isn't Forever Entertainment somebody that Nintendo's
Sequel,
partner up?
Front Mission 2 Remake will also launch
Pretty
on
sure
Nintendo Switch.
it is, or something like that. Did they have performed some sort of partnership? I don't remember.
Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer.
Everybody's just like, well, if Mario Kart is selling
From the
5
creators of
million
the Asphalt series
in a
comes
corner,
rip-roaring
in a quarter,
racing action
let's
from
just
Disney and
make
Pixar-inspired
ourselves a fire
racetracks.
Mario
Race
Karts.
as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory.
That's also
across the
super
finish
crazy,
line.
like Mario Kart 8.
For symphonic
Like,
speed.
In the last 3 months, from like September to September to December to last year, it sold almost 5 million. That's crazy. It's pretty close to 50 million units sold. Just the deluxe version. That's insane. That's not even counting Wii U version. Oh, free-to-play game? I don't know, man. It's the problem with these things. Like, they always become a little bit pay to win.
Disney Speedstorm races.
Now, sure, a lot of them you can just play, no problem, but a lot of times I just, I don't know. It's the thing of like Fortnite kind of sort of did it well. It's like they're just skins that pay what you pay for, but still.
Classic Star Wars action adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt.
They've
down
been porting a lot of
Jedi
these
on
old
iconic
Star Wars
stages.
games.
Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version.
Oh, this was a Wii
Also
game.
duel locally with a friend
Had
and
no
enjoy
idea,
the
to be perfectly
galaxy's
honest.
most powerful Jedi. Star Wars
Oh, it's also-
Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo
Wait.
Switch April 20th.
Your
Orders begin today on
your
Nintendo
Darth
eShop.
Vader's.
The complete
There
saga
we
of
go. Oh.
legendary assassin
I think this already been
Ezio
announced. I know
Auditore
it's leaked. I don't know if it was
awaits
announced or
three
not.
critically acclaimed Assassin's
Why?
Creed
I don't know
games.
if this.
Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century
Maybe it's just one of those things of like I think it looked better than it actually did because it kind of looks weird. I don't know what it is.
Across 3 games, 2
But then again, it's
bonus
also
films,
Ubisoft, so
and
they could have
DLC.
poorly
Plus,
ported it.
take advantage of enhanced features
Uh,
from the Nintendo Switch
It's like the
system
thing,
on
the
go,
Star Wars game. It's
including
your
touchscreen
Darth
controls,
Vader's secret
HD
apprentice,
and optimized
but
on-screen display.
Qui-Gon
Assassin's
Jinn
Creed
and
Ezio Collection
Darth Maul were
launches on
fighting.
Nintendo Switch February 17th.
So
Mobile
it's
suits in dynamic
prequels?
action RPG battles.
Oh, now they're bringing Gundam Alliance to the West.
Are occurring across the Gundam universe.
Or
Find
is
out
this-
what's causing them and restore the
Maybe it's
proper
not what I
timeline.
thought it was, or maybe
Complete 3 mobile
I don't
suits in battle.
Oh, it's Big Zam.
Each suit with parts
It's
to
the
improve
only
their
Gundam I know, and that's because of that
Also battle alongside
battle
friends in
one that
online
the
co-op
Game Grumps
multiplayer.
did.
SD Gundam Battle Alliance
I
launches
always remember. Oh, hey, Big Zam.
this year. Two Worlds Cross in the
Uh,
triumphant return of this RPG classic.
Okay, I was about to say that is that a
A remaster.
Okay.
Acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross. is
I
coming
thought
to
I
the
think
Nintendo Switch
I think
system.
was Chrono Trigger people were talking. Maybe it was this one as
Fateful
well.
Day, the protagonist
of
wanders into an alternate world.
this remake.
Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster. Like the
I
ability
think
to
this is a
count
sequel to
enemy encounters
Chrono Trigger. I'm
and a
pretty sure it
newly
was.
enhanced soundtrack.
I think this is like
Plus,
one of the first times it's
Magical Dreamers,
launched since
originally
the
released on
PS1
the
version.
Satellaview, is included.
I also like the fact that
Experience
I
the origins
remember
of
hearing,
Chrono Cross,
and it's funny,
text-based
the
adventure.
time period we live in, because I remember hearing
Chrono Cross, the
Chrono
Radical Dreamers edition,
Trigger fans
dashes, and
complaining
slashes
about
is
so
made onto
much
Nintendo
of
Switch April 7th.
Square that in the past they just re-released all their old games everywhere, and nowadays they don't, which I find particularly funny. Hey Kirby, we already know your release date. You're looking pretty good. Are they gonna show? Oh, okay, I was about to say, are they gonna show us a new car ability? Because I think there's a car Kirby ability. Also, it's true, a lot of people have been saying, oh yeah, we're going to be seeing Car Kirby. It's actually funny how much Breath of the Wild has changed the companies within Nintendo. Because maybe they are not doing it because of Breath of the Wild. But after Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, oh, that looked weird.
It's Kirby's latest
It's like a lot of them, like a lot of the Nintendo developers just changed what they were doing. Not sure you could tell, but Pokemon, like with Arceus, is really like Pokemon Breath of the Wild, or a lot of it. It's a mix of Pokemon Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Monster Hunter, and Xenoblade. Which right now I'm feeling pretty confident is going to be the closer of this direct.
Mouthful mode.
Mouthful. Also, he doesn't eat it.
To zoom around.
It still looks. That looks weird.
A vending machine to attack with juice cans.
Okay, that's funny. That's very funny. That actually is funny, using a goddamn
Mouthful mode.
going to attack. That's actually
Depending on the object he inhales.
seeing it in action with a lot of it. That's actually pretty interesting. That they're
Enjoy
pretty interesting
the
mechanic.
With new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water like this.
Jesus Christ.
As Kirby rescues
It's
water,
crazy the amount of
Waddle
things that
Dee
they've
will
done
continue to
in terms of
grow, and more
gimmicks with
resources
the
will become
just the
available.
Kirby sucking off. That sounds mad. So this is just mini games, right?
Familiar
Ooh.
copy abilities can be
Wait, what?
evolved.
Oh, so you can upgrade. Oh, that's so cool. That actually is very cool.
Evolve copy
Oh,
abilities
that's actually
expand
pretty
Kirby's
cool.
range of attacks.
Volcano
Also
fire.
change Kirby's appearance,
Oh, that's
making
so
him
sick.
even more powerful.
Oh, this game looks so fucking good. You know what I mean? Like when I was saying, like
Copy
it seems like the
abilities may have stronger evolved
Oh.
forms.
that is so like it's like they all want to be like we want to reach that level of
A new
prestige
adventure awaits
that
our Pink
Breath of the
Rock.
Wild and Odyssey brought. Oh, new bosses. I think that one we had
What are
already
these
seen.
enemies trying to do?
I don't think that
To
was
restore
King
peace to
DDD.
this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch
That's a
system March 25th.
just drive on by
Pre-orders
Kirby.
available
Just
now in the Nintendo eShop.
I just saw Kirby driving a
That
car,
was Kirby and the
basically.
Forgotten Land.
Jesus
Launching
Christ.
later next
Actually,
month.
we're halfway through this direct, roughly, and this is
Let's take a
very
look
good,
at some
very
more
good direct.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
Very good, like the first like 4 or 5 announcements, like with Three Houses and Mario Strikers. Oh, MLB The Show. The funny thing is, the funny thing is, I like the fact that they took the I believe 2 Japanese players. The Switch, when this game releases officially, the Switch I believe will become the first console. The Switch will become the first console ever to have a games made by PlayStation or Sony and Microsoft as well as Nintendo. The only company missing right now, I would say, it is like Valve. The moment Valve releases a game on the system, the Switch, I think, makes that history, like, to being the first console ever. Now, sure, a lot of it, like, this is because of the deal Sony.
You're a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have
What was I
your
gonna say?
hands full of games with these
I was saying, oh yeah, because of this MLB is because of
Kingdom
the
Hearts collections are
the
almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3.
MLB
and
wanted
Rewind
them
DLC,
to do it.
every
Like,
entry
you
is
have
coming
to
to
do it,
Nintendo
or else you
Switch
lose
as
the
cloud versions that
the
can play
license
while
and
connected
license to all the
the
players.
internet.
So Sony had to do it.
Relive or get to know these
It's
heart-filled
different than
adventures
than
on
what happens
Sora,
with with
Donald,
Microsoft or what
Goofy,
Sony
and
itself is
more
doing
for the
to
first time in
with
TV,
PC.
tabletop, or handheld mode.
But yeah, it's still
Kingdom Hearts Integrum
it's mod.
Masterpiece
It's
for
I think at
Cloud,
this point it's only Valve, the only
all three
big
game
AAA company that hasn't
source
released a
at
game on
Nintendo
Switch. Because even
tomorrow.
with technicalities, even if it's a small one,
Each collection's cloud
uh,
version will also be individually available
would make it.
on
But even
Nintendo
then, I think
eShop.
like the only really big ones would be that and Val and oh, Klonoa.
Klonoa is coming to
Ah,
Nintendo
I remember
Switch.
being a kid. I had
Across
a
dreamy
PlayStation
side-scrolling
2
levels, you'll
demo
run,
disc,
jump, and hover,
and I had the
firing
he had the
bullets to
Klonoa,
grab
and I think it was
throw enemies.
Klonoa 2. I don't know which Klonoa it was, but he had Klonoa. It had another. That's cool games. It had Dark Cloud and some
Also,
S
Klonoa 2
S.
includes
It was SSX. It was a game where we played with a skateboard, but it was a hoverboard, and it had the Klonoa 2 levels, and I'll play the shit out of them. But I never did get to him because I never did find it.
We're so glad you're here.
I was just saying
Either way,
that this Valve was the only one that's saying.
and these award-winning games
Switches games from everybody.
is your key to surviving
It's
imprisonment in
it'll be cool if Sony actually had launched a game that wasn't just a game made that had to do it because of licensing, but it's still I was just saying, I think Valve. I was like, Valve is the only one missing, and Valve shows up. That's actually pretty fucking good. It's actually good. I mean, yeah, it's an old game, but still, that's a plot twist. I didn't expect it. Portal. Because I don't think even Portal, I don't think Portal is even available on other systems. I think this is probably his announcement for everything. Oh, this is this Triangles? No. I was gonna say, is this Triangle Strategy? I don't think it is. Also, I think I'm gonna have to cut the camera for a little bit. I apologize for that. So I'm just gonna cover for a little bit. Sorry. You can still hear me. I'm not sure if I have or not, but I kind of sort of have to. I think somebody's coming into my room, bring me something, and I don't want that on camera.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes
I
its
think, I'm not too
overseas
sure.
debut, now in HD 2D.
Oh, this is a
Multiple
Nintendo
stories
game.
featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you
Sorry
tackle
that it's
them
just a
is up to
black
you.
screen right now on camera, but I'm sorry. What the camera should be.
Tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West, a wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China, a kung fu master searches for a worthy successor.
I think maybe.
Twilight of Edo, Japan.
I think it's not happening.
Takes an important secret mission.
Okay, I'm removing it.
Present day, a martial
If
artist strives to become the
I might have to
strongest
cover it
there ever
again.
was.
Let me
In
see if
near
I can see
future,
myself.
a
I have to
youth
see
with
myself on
psychic
stream,
powers
not
takes
on
a stand
the
against
thing.
evil.
So
The distant future.
See
a
how
newly
I am.
built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space.
okay, so I think I'm in pretty good place right now. I don't know if they will come in or not. I just don't want them on camera. I missed a little bit of it,
Live Alive launches on Nintendo
Oh, it's a
Switch
Square
July
Enix game.
22nd.
but
Pre-orders
probably
begin today on Nintendo
one of the things I
eShop.
could probably pay for by Nintendo to exist.
How was that? Next up is this.
Is this? Oh, tennis, a tennis game, or is this the?
It's
Oh,
a
it's
new iteration of the Wii
Switch
Sports
Sports.
series.
Just 5 games?
Nintendo
6
Switch Sports.
can count.
Please take a look.
Let's see how it looks.
Here are the sports
Okay, it's,
included in
oh,
the
they
Wii
really are
Sports
killing
Sports
off the Mii's.
You might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games. Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time.
It's been a thing of like people have been asking why have they not done this
Roll the
yet?
ball straight ahead.
It's such a simple thing.
And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending.
It's so the Misa. It's so weird.
3 additional sports are joining the lineup.
Oh,
Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform.
okay,
diving.
that's interesting.
By attaching a Joy-Con
Oh
controller
my
to the
God.
leg strap accessory
That's
and
actually
using
smart.
the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions.
That's actually smart.
Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping.
That's
the shot
actually
held
really
in the air.
smart for them to do it.
Unleash powerful
But we
smash
should
shots
do it with
aimed
more
at the
games
hand.
more often. Or
Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve,
I wonder how much this is gonna cost.
set, and spike the ball.
Not because I don't think the game shouldn't be priced well or anything.
The game supports local play with family and friends.
Because
on
you know how
one
people are going to
Nintendo
be when they
Switch
see the
system,
pricing.
as well as online play across all sports. Play against friends
Survival bowling?
or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try taking on this challenge.
Wait, what do you need to survive in bowling?
How was that? Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Man.
Takahashi.
Oh my god.
Oh. Hello there, everyone.
I want that
Here's
shirt.
Yaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play.
I want that shirt.
I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi.
But this is one of those things of like, they could just leave this for after the direct and just post it on YouTube.
Plenty of space around me as well.
Jesus Christ. They actually have, it's a full-on
We'll be including some
kit.
live
It's just not,
commentary
it's not
throughout
just the
that.
shirt.
Alright, oh, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports.
I mean, I
What
think
can we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team?
we know what tennis or volleyball is.
Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front.
Jesus Christ.
We
The
begin
difference
with
between these
Koizumi
two
serving.
men.
How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's
Oh, no,
okay.
it is
Game's
Mies.
not over.
It is, I'm
Now
very...
the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes. But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with the
This is the
setup from
we-
Koizumi,
Wait, is my
Takahashi
thing on? Yeah, it
scores.
is. This is the weirdest.
They got a point with that fierce spike.
Especially for the amount of time that they're spending. I know this is probably going to be like a
Let's stop our match here.
huge seller.
We were in the middle of the presentation.
This will be a huge seller. The Switch is already at 100 million. This will be a huge, huge seller.
That was
You
an
just know
introduction
it.
to Nintendo Switch Sports.
I have to pay attention to see if the Amity is in fact
The game
coming up
launches
or not.
April
April 29th.
We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory.
Oh,
You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch.
that's going to be that's actually fun.
We're also planning a second free
More.
update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
I think they're probably going to keep on adding. That's a smart play. It's a smart
For now,
play to
a
add
request to
sports.
everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches
Oh.
to evaluate various technical aspects.
That's actually okay. Too good for Nintendo to do better tests. We'll get them in the 21st century.
The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership.
That makes
with the
sense.
dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website.
I
for
want.
more
I don't think they're
details.
going to announce here, but I wonder if they're going to announce like stuff like a full version of Smash with all the DLC, or all the DLC coming to
I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo
to
Switch
the
demos.
the online service. Also, I have to say, the first 20 minutes were pretty good. The second, this halfway through the second 20 minutes,
It's
been alright. Then again, it's pretty hard to compete.
City, the sacred town for taiko drums. You'll strive to become a Taiko master, along with
That first one was pretty good. With I mean, now that I think about it, like outside of Splatoon, that didn't really have a release date, and
Gurenge, Feel Special, and
the
Racing to
Mario
Night.
Strikers.
And that's not all. An
I don't think there's
orchestral
been too
version
much.
of
I know
the
they've
main theme from
opened
The
with
Legend of
Fire
Zelda
Emblem, but
is
still.
included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to
I think this
replay
is the one that's
sections of
already been in
songs as
Japan.
many times as
Could be
you'd
wrong.
like.
Could be a different
New
one.
modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with
Yeah, I
up to
think it is
12
because he just said
players
new
in
modes.
Danchan Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War.
And no, I just realized, yeah, Kirby was also
Drum
here.
to your
I just saw it on my
heart's
thingy.
When Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
That was a weird
What's
thing to.
new
I don't know.
with these Nintendo Switch games?
I don't know. You tell me.
The
Oh.
brand new tactical RPG game Triangle
I guess this is one that also doesn't need a lot of more airtime in Direct. Like quick reminders.
Among 3 nations. Your choices.
I really am thinking how they're gonna end up, because I'm pretty sure, right? We're in the final supposedly nine minutes, because they did say it was around 40 minutes. Looking at this, it feels like maybe we're gearing ourselves for the ends. So I'm like, what could it be? Because normally when they end like halfway, like if it's like we have like 10 minutes to go, regularly they have 2 more announcements, or the final announcement has something extra to it.
Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks.
I never did finish Cuphead. I got like to World 4, I think, or 3. I don't remember. I think I don't think I made it to the. I didn't make it to this. Or at least I don't remember.
A free update is coming
Ooh.
to the Metroid Dread game.
What? What?
All it takes is one hit.
Oh.
Even from this.
Oh.
Getting hit even once causes an
Oh.
Dread mode difficulty.
Ho ho
Can
ho
you face
ho
this new
ho ho
challenge?
ho. No.
And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie mode difficulty.
It's fine. I think some people are gonna complain,
This
but
free update launches later today.
that's cool. First update.
The
First.
second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in
Oh,
which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
that's fine, I guess. Second one's not as cool as the other one.
Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
Okay, but it seems like only for the NES and SNES. Oh, so okay, this is what Itoi tweeted. Itoi tweeted the Direct, and I was like, I don't think there's anything going to show up here. I literally said in the beginning, there's nothing going to show up. If it is, it's Japan. Hey, Earthbound is here, so people can shut up about it, but people's going to ask for Mother 3. Wait, just Earthbound? Not Beginnings? Thing is, I played this on the Wii U. I think I got to here to the Mr. Saturns, and then I stopped playing for whatever reason. I think... Did I get to the Saturns? I don't remember. And I'm not pulling up my Wii U just to see where I left it off. Explore. Oh, the beginning's also coming. Cool, 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 cool. So Mother 3 is just forever gonna be stuck in Japan at this point. I mean, to be fair, they also, like, recently... it's funny, because I saw somebody say, oh, Nintendo's the only company in the world that, like, they copyright the thing, but there's no legal way... Oh, yeah, the Japan... for Mother 3 still is. Like, no legal way for us to access these songs. Although I don't think just because the song should be available, but I don't think it's a mandatory thing. But still.
Earthbound
And,
Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
Oh, today? That's actually a plot twist. It was like the song should be available because of Silver Gunner being taken down, but it's funny because it was taken down, and just like that, we got the announcements of the games coming to Switch. Okay, Demon Slayer I think had already been announced, or confirmed, at least in Japan. It had been confirmed it was coming, so I guess it's also coming in the West. I don't know if it's already out on the other systems in the West. I know it's out in Japan. And this actually looks kind of cool. A little weird, but kind of neat. I don't know. Be fun. This is an arena brawler. It seems like game or series cannot escape arena brawlers. Lego brawls. Now Lego is also getting it. I mean, after seeing how much Smash sold, yeah, damn straight they're gonna take advantage of. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, we really should go to this. We really should be getting it. It's a big market. I hope that for the entire time this was recording and stuff, there was audio. Because if there wasn't, I would hate myself.
What did
Let
you
me
think?
check.
Here's some news for Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart
DLC!
series.
That's actually a good idea.
As paid downloadable content.
That's actually pretty smart, and that's gonna get me back into the game. Cause like Mario Kart 8 is almost 10 years old, and it's selling like hotcakes. When people say this game sells, this game sells. This game is close on 50 million. It never made any sense. So basically, this is an expansion. Probably it's gonna be like I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know how many they will put in here.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
It just makes sense. It's the thing of like Mario Kart 9 doesn't make sense because you know it's selling so well. But like, oh, Mario Kart Tour is also getting some love in this. In 6 waves, cool. 48 courses. That's doubling what already has, right? By the end, Coconut Mall, the memes. Calling it right now. This is going to be a part of the Nintendo Online subscription thing, the new one, because they include DLC, and this is a big seller. Again, Mario Kart 8 just sold 5 million in a quarter, and this version of the game came out in 2017. Wait, it's only $24.99 for 48 courses. That's March 8th, a day before my birthday. I knew it. I got the expansion pack knowing that would add more, and I'm calling it. We're going to be seeing. Here's the thing: for the added price of what the regular one is, you get Mario Kart 8 DLC, which is sick.
This next segment will be our last announcement.
Okay, makes sense. 38 minutes in. I think. Oh, please, if this is Zeno. Is this Xenoblades? It is Xenoblades. I already can tell the voice. And those are core crystals. It's 100% Xenoblade. It's Xeno 3. Wait, is it? Wait, Bionios.
What would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies.
Wait.
Time for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little, do you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Oh, this looks great. But this looks...
Pierced by a great sword.
Wait. That's Van Damme, first things first, the voice immediately.
Only way you're gonna defeat
Is this
your enemy.
Is this a direct sequel to 2? To 1, I mean. Is this a continuation of 1? Ain't up on.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
This is the world of first one because those are Hyantia, and the Hyantia don't show up in the other ones. That's the Mechonis sword in the back. That's like a Telethia head. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, isn't it? Is it 3? There we go. 3, baby! Let's complete the trilogy. Shame for X, though. I really want X to come to the Switch and the X story to continue. I don't want to tell. I don't want to go back September 2020. What the f? It's soon. That's early.
The story of
Holy
Xenoblade
shit, that's
Chronicles
early.
3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles
Wait,
2
they're fusing the
and
world.
will launch this September. I hope
That
you
was a.
look forward to it.
Was that Gorm? No, that was a Titan. I think that was Gormon actually. Oh my god. That was great. That was a phenomenal ending for a Xenoblade fan. I'm sorry for anybody that's not a weeb. But great. Great. That was fantastic. Ooh, Chef's Kiss. Love that direct. I'm just gonna point that out. Love that direct to a T. Nothing really that I didn't like. Enjoyed everything that they showed us. Um, things I'm really hyped about. First, Xenoblade 3. Obviously, can't you tell? Xenoblade 3. Oh, and the fact that it is the future connected truly brought the worlds together. That's sick. Wondering, that was Van Damme in the whole trailer. That was Van Damme. I could hear that voice. I recognize that voice. And the guy's voice, the early voice, kind of like the reason I immediately saw they said it was Xenoblade outside of like it looked like there were core crystals in the back. It is because I thought the guy's voice, the first voice we heard, sorta sounded like Rex. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, but it sounded to me like it sounded like Rex. I could swear that was Rex. I don't know. What's interesting to me is because that was the Mechonis sword and that was a Titan. I think that might have been Gormott, but I don't think Gormott was like that. But then again, I don't think there was any other Titan that would have resembled that head. So I do wonder because if that is 3 and that is merging the worlds, will we see the characters from the past show up? Because that I thought until he said that is because I didn't even think of what that was. I legit was just like this is Xenoblade 1 sequel. This is actually Xenoblade Chronicles 2, actual 2, as it continues the story of 1. Uh, which technically speaking 2 did, but that's a heavy spoiler towards the end of the game. I'm not gonna tell you what. Go play that game. We'll play both games. They're available on Switch and they're both fantastic. Um, but I wonder if we're going to see the old characters because, like, oh, I guess, like, so we're not spoiling anything. Like, how they're going to handle Blades. We didn't see any Blades there. And the guy, the main protagonist, kind of sort of seemed like he had um, a Monado or a red sword, which I'm just gonna say it's a Monado, probably. I don't know. Both the Monado was red and the Aegis was also red, the first Aegis anyway. So yeah, obviously hyped for that. Also very hyped for not Pokemon. I'm also hyped for Pokemon. Hope the Pokemon gets DLC soon. And honestly, you know what? I called it. I knew it. They were gonna add DLC, and I was like, oh, if they add, I was like, I wonder if they're gonna add DLC to Pokemon Legends RKS. If they make it so that it's available on the online subscription because that's a Nintendo thing and maybe the Pokemon company doesn't want that, but at the same time, I don't know, it would be a weird one, but I'm expecting them to probably pull it off and like also, like obviously, I wanted Dread to get DLC. Shame it's getting DLC. It is getting DLC. One of them is a really cool mode, the one hit kill, which would make the Dread mode would make the game be completely different plays because there's a lot of points where you just want to tank the hit to do stuff, and I think there's some strategies that require you to take a to damage boost to do certain things, and now you can't damage boost in them. That's very fun. The other one being boss rush modes, whatever. Uh, I guess that's a fun thing, but I would have preferred a new area or something. But hey, what are you gonna do? I guess also yeah for the Pokemon thing we just have to wait until the end of the month. Mario Kart getting DLC that was awesome. I mean it proved me right. I've been saying for years they wouldn't make a Mario Kart 9. It's pretty clear that they were just remastering the courses, and I'm pretty sure COVID was the thing that delayed it. But because like Arms came out in 2017, I wish it was a new IP or like oh yeah it's me messing with the camera there. Sorry, a new IP or them making another game in another series, bringing back an old series that was dead or something. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. We got this. It's still good. And they're remastering 48 courses. 48. That's 6 wave. That's 6 cups. That is a Mario Kart. That's a brand new Mario Kart. Also, all of them seem to only be uh old remastered versions, which is kind of sad, but at the same time good. Leave all the new shit for the next Mario Kart and for the next system. Also, by the end of 2023, I think here's the thing: if the Switch is in fact, I think the next Switch, no matter what, will just be a continuation of this. It will be Switch 2, but everything that the Switch can do, it will be able to plus more. It'll be like, oh, these all the new tracks. You could play them, like say, in the Switch 2 comes out next year in March. And it's like you could play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The 50 million that bought Mario Kart 8 by then it probably be 60. I know, insane numbers. They'd be like, you could play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on it at 1080p 60 frames, but on this one, you could play 4K on your nice new 4K television. You want that? You sure you want that? And yeah, it's the smart play. Mario again, last quarter, 40 million. The game's at what, 47 without Wii U numbers. Wii U would add 8.5 million, and it's insane how much that game has sold. It is insane because like Mario Kart Wii sold 35 million on the Wii, and I believe that was bundled at some point. And Mario Kart 8 bundles when it's Black Friday and it's one bundle and it's reduced limited stock, and they're like, hey, here you go. Then also other cool announcements. Mario Strikers, another very cool thing. I was wondering when they were gonna do it. I guess World Cup year is fine. Regularly, here's the interesting thing. The World Cup happening any other country, any other World Cup, Mario Strikers would have launched at the perfect time. June. June 10th. That's the day that normally World Cups and Euros begin. It's June 10th to July 11th or something like that. It's that month of football, and technically always happen every time, and this is the one time, the first time ever I think the World Cup is not in June. The World Cup or Euros, it's not in June because it's in Qatar and like in the middle. Let's be completely honest, in the middle of the desert, which is what a lot of the Middle East is nowadays. It's the middle of a desert. A lot of South Africa and Middle East is in the middle of the desert. In June, even already when it's gonna be December, I probably will still be pretty scorching hot. But hey, in the summer the players could not play. It would have been the worst World Cup in history. Already is pretty much the worst World Cup in history because hey, it's in Qatar. Nothing against the people of Qatar, but they have a lot of shitty practices there. It's one of those things of like, goo. It's the same thing with China and other places. Like people, I don't have a problem with them. I mean, it's what I always say. I hate everybody equally. I don't like anyone because I don't know them. I only like the people that I know, and even then, I tolerate only some of them. And even then, I don't like some of them. You tolerate people. You don't go like I don't hate you because you are a certain ethnic group or certain nationality. I hate you because you're a human being, and human beings generally are pieces of shit. But like when talking about like these governments and all these places like China, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, uh, the people might be fine. I don't know a lot of them, but the governments are shitty. And Qatar, I believe the last report was like something like 5,000 people. I could be wrong, and correct me on that, please. I believe like 5,000 people died already making the stadiums, which, and also they're spending like billions to build stadiums, and there are people dying of hunger. Yeah, I think it's the whole thing of like, listen, I don't want to be too Eurocentric, but like, come on, let's be completely real. I would much rather have the World Cup only happen in Europe and the States and some Asian countries, just happening and have these countries like that don't have the thing like Brazil hosted the World Cup and some of the stadiums have been abandoned. Now, sure, I live in Portugal, and Portugal already had the Euros in 2004, and some of the stadiums are abandoned. But the reason was like the stadiums were not abandoned. They're not abandoned, but they're not in great conditions. Most of it is because they used to belong to teams that were playing in the first division in Portugal, got relegated, and now they don't have the money to do anymore. But like a lot of the Euro stadiums that were built for the Euros are still in very good condition. Um, obviously getting up there in age, but all of them still look, a lot of them still look pretty good. Even the ones that have were abandoned still look good. They just that they're not well kept. But I believe like one of them, the Brazil World Cup was abandoned and it was left to the spiders, and it looked kind of very creepy last I saw. But again, Mario Strikers would have been perfect like the day or the day before. Actually, June 10th is. Let me check in my calendar, please. June 10th is a. June 10th is a Friday. So yeah, like the day before or 2 days before the World Cup would have began. So it would have been like it was um World Cup weekend. I mean, to be fair, if it launched in 2020, it also would have been like almost because COVID uh, delayed the Euro. So yeah, I'm very excited for that because I never played one and I really wanted to play one, and they are doing it. And it doesn't seem like after everything that we've been hearing about Nintendo and them, the shit that they're pulling with Mario, like oh, less more restrictions and all that, seems fine. Switch Sports finally happening April 19th. I forget when it was. Seems fun. Adding golf later on is a smart idea. I think they're going to keep adding sports. I think they purposely didn't say anything else about other sports coming afterwards because they want to see how well it sells. Afterwards, they'll be like, oh yeah, this sold pretty. Like if we reach say whenever the next direct, right? Not the E3 one. I doubt they're gonna do anything at E3 for Switch Sports, and I don't even know if there's gonna be an E3. They'll probably do a direct around June, but it's the June direct. It won't be the E3 one. But September, around the time where they'll be talking about the brand, like the new direct. And they're like, oh yeah, by the way, PTW. Golf is coming in 2 weeks, or like in October, or still available in the fall. They don't say whenever. They'll be like they'll just say whatever. It's coming soon, Christmas, yeah, holiday. But if by then they are like in June or no July is when they get no, August, early August, sorry, August, late July, early August, when they give their investors call and meeting, and they're like, oh, by the way, Switch Sports, yeah, it's just still 20 million. Yeah, I just went by the 20 million like it was nothing. Same thing with Arceus. I just joined the 20 million club. It's just like that. It's like Thanos. Snap these fingers, half the population bought it. What are we gonna do? If it sells like that, they'll be like, okay. And then it comes to September, instead of being like, hey, by the way, if it's like under 10 million, they will still make a new sport, but like still be like, hey, by the way, there's golf coming. You should really play the golf. It's coming, yeah, soon. But then if it is like it sells real well and they like do the updates like, oh, by the way, golf is coming, and hey, do you like boxing? Huh? How about baseball? Do you like canoeing? Do you like ping pong? We're bringing all of them to the Switch. All of them are coming to Switch Sports. You like the Switch Sports Resort games? A lot of them are coming. Parachuting. No, they didn't have parachute. But we're adding parachuting because we can. You like running the marathon? Yeah, well, you have the leg strap on. You can do it. You're gonna run. You're gonna run. You're gonna run. We're not saying you can. You can't do. You're gonna run. You're gonna run. It's gonna be great. You're gonna run. You lose the weight. You're gonna run. It's a great time. They'll do that. Basically, they'll do that. Almost guarantee it because if it sells, it sells. They're gonna do it. I don't know. Not your dad or their dad. Also weird that we saw them playing volleyball, but because we need to learn what volleyball looks like in 2022. I mean, to be fair, some kids probably need to see what volleyball looks like because let's be completely honest, volleyball is not a very hyped sport around the world that everybody's like, oh my god, did you see this game? Most that you will see is YouTube views of people talking, hey, by the way, let's go check out the women's volleyball because we're all of us belong in a horny jail, but I don't think horny jail would work because then you just have a bunch of people horny doing orgies, which sounds fun, but then you look at the ratio and most people there probably will be straight. Sexuality of the vast majority of the people would be straight, and most people, and then you look at people that go into horny jail, but the vast majority are dudes. So unless we're doing like the meme of the five dudes and the one girl, the math gets complicated in the orgies. Unless you're willing to try things, and some people probably will. And hey, I don't judge anyone. Do what you want as long as it's with consenting adults. I don't give a fuck. What else? The weird tangent to go on while talking about Mario's Nintendo Switch Sports, but whatever. What else? Oh yeah, Three Hopes. It's a Warriors game. I don't know if I like Warriors game. I do, but well, I like the Zelda ones. I kind of sort of enjoyed the Fire Emblem ones. I don't say I had three houses. The Fire Emblem one, it was kind of good. It was alright. It's alright. It's cool. It's alright. It's alright. You know, it's cool. 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 Also, yeah, first direct without Smash was weird. Kirby looks fantastic. Mouthful mode. What a name. What a look. Kirby driving a car. It's 2022, all right. Um, and I guess those are all the big announcements. Oh yeah, no, the prediction, like me getting correct, basically, like when they were talking about MLB the show, and I was like, oh yeah, first time consoles getting all games from Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. I know Sony is a technicality because MLB wanted it. But hey, getting from all of them, the only one missing now is Valve because everybody else has launched the game. Even EA has launched the game. Even these little tiny little ones that nobody gives a shit about, but they've launched them. Every company has it, and all of a sudden, hey, by the way, Valve. It's like Valve is the only one missing. Portal is coming. I think that probably is a collection coming to everything. But it's just funny the timing of like, sorry, hit the mic there. Has everybody done it? Everybody done it, but Valve and Nostradamus over here. I'm Nostradamus. I got it right. What do you know? What do you know? The guy's smart sometimes. You gotta know. Sometimes a guy brain pops off. What are you gonna do? But yeah, overall, the ranked was all right. I can already see the people talking some shit about some segments. I do think the volleyball was unneeded. I also need that kit. Also, second time that a direct has ended with Xenoblade. Weird that we didn't see Mario & Rabbids, Bayonetta, and no, yeah, those two, because I would say Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild, I said it wasn't going to be here. So we have the games basically until June. Yeah, June announced, right? February, we don't have any major Nintendo games. March, we have Kirby at the end. Then April, we have Nintendo Switch Sports and Advance Wars. Then March, we also have Mario Kart. Duh, that's going to be fucking fun. Uh, March, I don't think, or April, I don't think we have anything. No, April we do have. It's the just say May. I don't think we have anything. Then June, plot twist, we have two with Warriors and Strikers. Strikers, I think, was gonna sell so much. It's gonna be so good. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Yeah, sorry for the yawning. It's 11 p.m. where I am right now. Normally these are later. Normally I would be doing this at 11. We will be getting the direct now, basically, in 2 minutes. What else? Then we have June. We have those two. Then July. We probably gonna have Splatoon. I'm calling it. They're doing Splatoon direct at in May or something like that. And then we have Xenoblade in September. So that still leaves August. I mean, technically speaking, July and August are open. We don't have Splatoon as a July game, but I'm pretty sure it will be. Either way, it's either July or August. I'm betting Mario & Rabbids comes out in the other month, probably August, because then it's 4-year anniversary. No, 5-year anniversary. Jesus Christ, where's time's going? 5-year anniversary of the first game coming out. So technically, the second game coming out that time would make a lot of sense. Sorry for the yawning. I really should be probably ending this stream because I still need to edit some things from this direct and post it onto YouTube. And now also this entire reaction since the beginning to YouTube. Not the beginning, but a little bit. There's a little bit of period of time on the live stream that wouldn't go. Then we have nothing for October, nothing for November, nothing for December, as far as we know. I'm calling it right now with the dates we have, with the months open and all that shit. I'm thinking, right? This is my train of thought. August will be Mario & Rabbids. July will be Splatoon 3. Bayonetta could fit in any month. August was when Astral Chain came out. So it would be a date for it, and maybe the Mario & Rabbids will be October, but it's an here and there. But I do think, but also Bayonetta 2 launched in August, not August, October 21st. It was something like that. It was the same October 23rd, I think, because it was the same day of the 50 Fact Extravaganza for Smash Ultimate or for Smash U. Um, they did it on the same day. It was really weird that they did both of them at the same time. Uh, Nobody really understood why they did it. The day of launch, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, let's have Smash Bros. Already," which was weird. But yeah, it could be October. It's also a good time. October would be Halloween and stuff. I do wonder who's making Mario Strikers when I think about it, because I did say we could be seeing next level games, or but we didn't. And then November probably will be. I think this guarantees that October will be. No, November will be Breath of the Wild. I don't think Nintendo's leaving their big holiday title to be revealed uh, at E3. I don't think they would. They don't. I don't think they have announced a big November title with that short of a time period. And Breath of the Wild 2 doesn't need a massive campaign, unless at the end of the month we get the reveal of Pokemon Generation 9, which I think it's way too soon. I don't think we're going to see Gen 9 for another year and a half, maybe. Maybe 2023 early, maybe 2023 for Gen 9. Maybe if it is like the next Switch launches 2024 or 2023, late 2023, could be a launch title for it alongside the Switch. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think, unless they announce Gen 9 at the end of the month, I don't think they will. Honestly, um, I think honestly the only thing we're going to be seeing from Pokemon this year is Legends. Of main series Game Freak games will be Legends, and then DLC for Legends. I wouldn't be surprised if they announce like the first batch of DLC comes out. It's a weird one because this game comes out in such a weird time period. If you remember correctly, Gen 8, Sword and Shield came out in November. The first DLC came out in June, and then it was no November, October. I forget when the Crown Tundra launched, but I don't think it was. Maybe it was like September. I don't remember. I'm sorry. My memory is all shut up, and it's like tired. My brain is tired, and I can't think too much right now. And it's also I wasn't thinking like Pokemon's gonna be here, so I never really cared for Pokemon today, so or to think about what Pokemon would be on the dates and stuff. So maybe when the direct is announced for or presents for Pokemon, I would be more into like, oh yeah, this is when it happens. I hope that the audio for the direct was good. 'Cause sometimes it's way too loud, sometimes way too high. I don't know. I don't know how to balance it. But anyway, try to think of something else. I don't think there's anything else. I think that'll be it for this, both the stream and this reaction video. So thank you very much for staying this long. You're crazy if you did. Join me on Twitch if you enjoyed this direct or this live reaction. Join me on Twitch for the people on YouTube on at the Legend of DS Twitch, twitch.tv/The Legend of DS. I'll put the link. It will be in the description. You know, I said it earlier. We're playing Legends Arceus. Tomorrow we'll keep on playing Legend Arceus. I am finishing up the final of the side quest for the legendaries. And then we're gonna get a few more side quests and shit done and completing the decks, and then going to fight Arceus as soon as I can. I'm actually still doing shit on my Arceus playthrough off screen to do it as much as possible, like completing more and more off screen and stuff like that. And then we'll probably go be doing some shiny hunt. Probably I don't know if I'll go back to Pokemon Xenoverse. That game pissed me off last time I played, and I don't know if I have the mental capacity to go back to it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that follow button or that subscribe button, whenever you are watching, both the follow on YouTube or on Twitch. And I'll see you guys the next one. And have yourselves a very good day. Bye.